This will probably be one of the most critical videos on our channel in 2025. I'm Noam.
And I'm Justin. We've been running CompareForexBrokers for over a decade now, and we've been looking into the latest when it comes to Forex and CFD trading.
Comparing Forex brokers is our specialty, and by the end of this video, you'll have the requisite skills to be able to compare the right brokers for you. All right, Justin, let's get into it. We spend a lot of time compiling our awards. It takes months and months of analysis and months of comparing the various players in the market. We've been running these awards now for how many years? It's about 4 or 5 years.
Yep, exactly. So, originally we only compared 20 brokers. We're now well over 40. Look, our website has additional, but we try to get the key elements of all 40 as close to, as fairly as possible, as comparable as possible. There are brokers that we just can't compare. They're not transparent over things like their fees, but we're very confident of our list in 2025.
Okay, so we have obviously compared and analysed over 40 brokers this year, and we've given awards to just 6. I'll quickly reel off the names of the 6, and then we'll go into a little bit more detail around why we awarded them. Very best broker that we awarded across the board in 2025 was Pepperstone, and they rounded out the list with a score of 98 out of 100. Number 2 on our list was Eightcap. Again, we'll go into the reasons and what they won the awards for shortly, but Eightcap were the second best broker that we provided an award to in 2025 with a score of 96 out of 100. Number 3 on our list, which is a company that is probably like little known, but they are kind of becoming very popular and really are taking the market by storm. A company out of New Zealand called Black Bull Markets. We gave them a score of 95 out of 100. The 4th company that we recommended is a household name in the world of Forex. That company is IC Markets, and we awarded them a score of 93 out of 100. At number 5, we recommended another small company headquartered in Melbourne. We know them very well, a company called Fusion Markets. Again, we'll let you know what they won the award for shortly, but we awarded them a score of 92 out of 100. And rounding out our top 6 list was also another household name in the world of Forex broking. They have licenses all over the world, is a company called OANDA, and we awarded them with a score of 91 out of 100. So now that I've told you who our top 6 are and the scores that they received, let's go through each one by one, and you can explain to everyone why we awarded them the awards that we gave them. All right, so starting with number 1, Pepperstone, what did we award them for?
Okay, so Pepperstone won the overall best Forex broker. So let's go through the criteria because that's really important, and I'll just try to make a few points about it. First one's trading costs. So we were looking at their raw account, not the standard, also known as commission free, which we didn't view as really competitive, but the raw account is quite the opposite. Yep. They've got really low spreads, especially on the major pairs, on other things such as CFD, shares, commodities, etc. Also very competitive. Their commission rates are on par with most of the other brokers. That's not the differentiation. Once again, it is their spreads, which are some of the lowest that we recorded. The second element is the trading experience. So when we talk about trading experience, we're talking about the conditions, things like execution speed. We ran our own execution speed comparison. We opened trade demo accounts with all the brokers. Ross Collins did a speed test on them, and Pepperstone was in the top 3. So unbelievably fast, critical to avoid slippage. If you're doing automation, this is a must, and they've got the maximum score when it came to that. Okay,
so I'm not going to rehash what Justin just said, because obviously this is a pretty important video. I said at the top of the video, it's a critical video, and you should watch this video before you commence your trading journey in 2025. Because we're talking about 6 different brokers here, I'm just going to try and keep it as short and concise as possible. So at number 2, we recommended Eightcap. What did Eightcap win their award for?
Okay, so Pepperstone's really great at kind of the currency trading and your core products. but the amount of people that write into us or comment on YouTube and say, what about this product or this exotic or something like crypto in certain markets? And that's really where Eightcap shines. So not only does Eightcap have the widest range of markets and the widest range of exotic markets, but the fees on those markets are some of the lowest of any broker. So there's no point allowing you to trade crypto and exotic crypto if the fees are just make it not worth your while. You might as well just trade crypto straight. They've still got competitive fees of all these exotics. So it's that range of markets and keeping the fees low, which is why we love Eightcap. So if you're looking to trade more than just Forex, if you really want to do range of markets on a regular basis, I'd be looking at Eightcap. Open their raw account, not the standard account.
Okay, so that's Pepperstone at number 1, Eightcap at number 2. At number 3, I mentioned at the top of the video, Black Bull Markets, headquartered out of New Zealand. What did they win the award for?
Okay, so Black Bull Markets wins it for their trading conditions. So I spoke earlier about our criteria. I didn't get through them all because no one wanted me to move on, and I understand this video could go very long. But I said that Pepperstone was in the top 3. Black Bull came out first. So Black Bull have the fastest execution speed of any broker that we measured, and they offer things like leverage at a higher rate than some of the other providers. And what they've done really well is, look, they used to not score that well because while they had these elements, their fees were noticeably higher. They've come right down on that. Now, they've come down on those fees, not for your beginner traders. Like they've got certain tiers, so it's more that the medium to high volume. They've now come out with some very competitive spreads. So this trading condition, if that's what makes or breaks, if you're using EAs, if you need things like high leverage, Black Bull is definitely worth putting into your mix.
Okay. The 4th broker that we mentioned in the video was IC Markets. Again, household name, been around forever. We've been working with them and reviewing them and analyzing them forever. What did IC Markets win their award for?
Okay, so almost every broker that we're going to talk about, except for the last one, we're talking about the raw account. That's what we use as our evaluation. Now with IC Markets, their raw account, it was medium term. It wasn't anything exciting. But their standard account, that's the account that has no commissions, clearly had the lowest spreads. So if you're a beginner trader, and beginner traders generally, they want to see in the bid and the ask, in that, like at the airport when you can see the buy and the sell, they want that to be the fee. They don't want to have additional fees. If you're looking for that type of account and you're new to trading, IC Markets hands down has the lowest spreads. And in fact, over the last 12 months, every month that we recorded, they had the lowest standard account fee. So they clearly win for these types of traders. Often beginners will choose this, but we should note that in locations like the UK, traders do like the standard account, and you should consider IC Markets.
Okay, so that was IC Markets for the best standard account. The next broker on our list at number 5 was Fusion Markets. Do you want to maybe explain to everyone back home what Fusion Markets won their award for? Sure,
so Fusion Markets is a very niche broker, really focusing on just keeping costs low. So it's like a kind of a no-frills broker. Phil, who's the CEO, does a really good job of running a really tight ship. And what they've got is they've got the lowest commission rate. So we've talked to you before about spreads and about how IC Markets is the lowest spreads, and Black Bull and Pepperstone have really competitive spreads. Well, there's also the commission element, and Fusion Markets, like in Australia here, if you open an AUD based currency, it's $2.25, and nobody can match that. Pretty much within the industry. There's only one smaller upcoming broker that does. So generally, if you're going, look, my number 1 criteria is commission, have a look at, we've got actually, if you look at their review, we've got a calculator that can actually calculate this for you. I'd recommend checking that out, and you can compare Fusion to other brokers to see how the commission rate plus the spread impacts things, but they've got the lowest commission rate.
Okay, so that was Fusion Market at 5. Again, their award was best lowest commission. Best award for lowest commission Forex broker. And then at number 6 was OANDA. I think I know what you're going to say here. Why did OANDA win their award?
Look, OANDA is by far the most trusted broker in the world. There's absolutely no doubt. They are based in the US. They have almost more regulation than any other broker. So they're they're regulated in Canada, in America, in the UK, in Australia, and the list goes on and on and on. So they take their regulation very seriously. Their customer service is excellent. And so if you're looking for a broker that you just want to trust, especially if you're more of that intermediate to beginner type of trader, you really can't go wrong. They're very big on their transparency and their customer kind of experience and their support. So certainly for a beginner trader, it's a broker I would choose.
Okay, so let me just summarize it quickly for everyone back home. So the award for the best or most trusted Forex broker in the world in 2025 goes to OANDA. The award for the best lowest cost Forex broker in the world in 2025 is Fusion Markets.
We're looking at commission there. Remember there's spreads, and we'll talk about that shortly.
Okay. The broker with the best standard account in the world in 2025 is IC Markets.
So remember, a standard account is also considered a no commission account, often very popular for beginner traders.
Okay. The award for the broker that provides the best trading commissions was Black Bull Markets.
So for Black Bull Markets, what we really looked at there is we looked at the trading experience that they offer. Like, we're talking about execution speeds, we're talking about things like their leverage, which differs by market, but certainly for very experienced traders, definitely this is in the top 3 list for sure.
Okay, at number 2 was Eightcap, and they won the award for the lowest cost Forex, the best lowest cost Forex and crypto broker.
Exactly. So if you're looking for a wide range of markets, so let's say exotic cryptos, etc., not only do they offer it, but they offer really low fees on those types of products.
Okay, and the most awarded broker in the world in 2025 is Pepperstone. They won the best Forex broker or best all-round broker. Do you want to just quickly in one sentence talk about what they won it for again?
They get bread and butter right. If you're looking to trade the majors, currencies, what most people trade, they offer fantastic spreads, outstanding trading platforms including their own, good customer experience, award-winning customer support, really an all-round great broker on the fundamental markets that most traders trade.
There you have it, guys. Our most awarded Forex brokers across our website in 2025. If you want to access these brokers, you'll find all the links in the description down below. Don't hesitate to leave us a thumbs up and please subscribe for more.
Thank you today.
Thanks for watching.